think it looks cool though. If I can angle it correctly, I think we could probably get like a good looking like profile for me. Just the shading. The shading looks scary as hell actually the more I look at it. I look like I'm in a horror movie or like I'm a slasher villain. Step aside, Jason, Freddy. Michael's coming to town. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Baha Boggy. Hello, Dumb User. How's everyone doing? So, for those who are curious, I mean, the title kind of says it. Um, this is the caveman edition of Wolf 397 streaming endeavors. What in the world? Okay, so I'm currently laying down, like forward on like a couch, and so like it's hard to see because there's no light. I'll explain it in a bit, but that's what's giving this a very weird angle. Also, there's no light on in here. I will talk about that eventually. Hello, Sir Lolly. Oh, I know, Sir Law. I'm so sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Where are my glasses at? Yeah, I just kind of started the stream very impromptu. So I'm not even prepared for anything. I'm just winging it right now. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not mean to call you a lolly. I was listening to the Wobble Dogs OST and then I got this. Yeah, yeah. You wait, is it happening over there, Daniel? With you guys? I was kind of expecting it to only be happening here in this area of our city, but I don't know. Because they kind of give the northwest area more priority over everyone else. I won't state why, but yeah. But yes, this is caveman edition. There's no power, or there is power, but we have to be very very conservative with our usage of it. So that's why there's no lights. This is being done via my phone, all that fun stuff. And my cat is here to say hello. You can't see her because it's so dark. Oh, my baby. But yes. Sorry for those who were expecting a stream to happen yesterday. It didn't. Literally, she's standing right here. You just cannot see her because there's no power whatsoever. She is taking up the entire screen. I know there is no light whatsoever. Can you see her now? Damn, I can't even see her. Is there like any flash or something? There's no flash. But yeah, there was supposed to be a stream yesterday, but I decided against it because I was lazy. So that's why we're doing it today. And maybe I shouldn't have waited until today because we got some really shitty circumstances going on right now. And now my cat's butt is in the way. I'm doing like a downward dog position so that way I could see the phone. Oh, there we go. She just wants my attention. All right, if you want my attention, just be right here. Just lay low, okay? Well, yes. Yesterday was the premiere of SMT Shin Megami Tensei SC not Prologue, Epilogue, and that happened. But also, what happened today was the trailer for Shin Megami Tensei SC Prologue was released. Can the cat see you? The cat can literally. The cat is like on my ass. Not literally, but figuratively. She's like right here. Her butt's on my arm, my upper arm, and her face is like right next to it. I'm surprised like you guys can't like really hear it, but like her face was near the microphone, and she's purring up a storm. She probably wants to get out, so I'm gonna throw her out right now. Yeah. So, but how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Is everyone doing a-okay right now? Hopefully, you guys aren't going through the same stuff that I am, as well as Daniel. But I hope y'all had a good day. I had a mostly okay day. This kind of ruined it. Hey, Vinicius, what's up, my guy? Yo, 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 yo. Hey, what is that? What's that? What's that at the end of your name? Is that katakana, hiragana? Whatever it is. Does it say Vinicius? I bet it does. Hey, Papermint, what's up? It's like a hurricane outside. God, I wish that were me. I'm tired every day since I started. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, funny you say that. My brother started working there apparently, or he's gonna be working there in like a week or something. At the one that you're at too. Yeah, I won't say anymore, but yeah, small world. Just put it on my name because it seems cool or something like that. Do you even know what it means? Like, dude, it could like if you don't know what it means, it could literally be anything. It could be like those troll like tattoo artists who like if you just walk in and you're just like, I want some Japanese letters on my arms, they'll do the Japanese for like pig fucker or something on your arm or whatever. That's some dangerous stuff, but I mean, it can't be too harmful from what I'm looking at. I added, yeah, I noticed that peppermint. Probably see him if he's overnight. Oh, then you're definitely going to be seeing him then because he is working graveyard shift just like you, Dan Dan. Dan Dan. That just came to me right now. You don't want me to call you that like as a cutesy nickname, do you? But if you do, I would totally be down for that. I'll call you Dan Dan. I have a friend who joins the chat sometimes, and I call her Den Den. So like now, I think like whatever like IRL friends that come into my stream, I'm just gonna nickname them like something like that, something cutesy like Dan Dan Den Den. Lewis was in here. If you're still here, Lewis, I'm gonna call you uh Lulu. Lulu. Now that's really cute. Um, but anyways, that's besides the point. Let's talk about some Shin Megumi Tensei, which we already were talking about. Considering Dumb User was playing Nocturne today, uh, hopefully it wasn't hard type. I heard that shit is pretty hard. That type, hella hard, dude. I'm pretty sure it's like Helvetica. But yes, the short film SMT SC Epilogue. For those who haven't seen it, it came out yesterday. It's a very short watch. It's only like 6 minutes, and it is the continuation for our first short film we did about Shin Megami Tensei, which is just called Shin Megami Tensei SC, simply put. So if you're interested in that, the epilogue one, you'll have to watch the first one first, of course, so that way, because it takes place like right after. So if you want like the context, then yes, just to help you out, so that way you're not like incredibly, you're just like, what the fuck am I watching? It's just like just like there's like a floating like plush, and you're like, I have no clue what's happening. I'm just gonna leave, and then you leave. I wouldn't even blame you at that point. But yeah, so that came out, and I want to talk about it because someone asked me about like my favorite of the short films that I've worked on, and I gave my answer, and I was also asked what my I hate to start this out very negatively, but I was also asked which one was my least favorite, and unfortunately. I'm pretty sure there's no fans of my short films in here, so I'm not going to hurt anyone's feelings. But unfortunately, I have to say that Shin Megami Tensei SC Epilogue is probably my least favorite of the short films. And I do have a lot of reasons as for why that is. And it's probably crazy because, most people would be like, why? Why would you make a short film if you're not gonna like it? And you know, of course, that's understandable. Why would I do that? Why would I make something I don't like? That doesn't make sense. That's just a waste of time, right? Is there like, fuck. It's so freaking dark. It's like, um, Venetius, you asked me if it's nighttime right now. It's not currently nighttime, but it's like around 7 something. 7:36. So it's getting to that point, but it's dark as fuck. So maybe I could just get like very close like this and just be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And just very vlog style. Be like, hi there, ASMR. Oh, this looks cool actually. Let's stick with this. Okay, but yeah, at the time when I was making it, of course I didn't hate it. You know, I was enjoying what I was doing and I felt like what I was doing was a good thing. But here's the thing. The reason I made this whole short film to begin with, the whole reason was at the end, there was a teaser for the next short film, SMT short film that I was going to make, SMT SC Prologue, which is going to be coming out next week on Monday. I'm actually really excited for that one. If there's a short film that I don't hate, it's definitely that one. I'm pretty proud of that one. But let's talk about one that I don't like. And yes, so this epilogue thing was made just as a reason to promote that. Because originally I wanted to do a trailer for SMT SC Prologue, but I felt it would be cooler if I could like make something a bit more elaborate than that. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe I could, some things were a little unexplained in the previous short film. So maybe I could like establish more of what happened after because it does kind of end abruptly, which was, there was a reason that it ended abruptly. I liked where it ended. I did not want to continue further. I'm talking about the first one, SMT SC. And I also kind of liked how, while it was still a neutral ending, it was still a kind of a downer ending because the protagonist never really got to choose his own fate. He was, pushed into it by outside forces like Steven and like Raiho and stuff. And it was kind of cool that it wasn't like, really explained. It's very indie and stuff like that, which I like. Of course, I am technically an indie person, so it makes sense that the style would kind of leak into my work. But I felt like if I was going to like, create a continuation for this, I would have to, speak about, some of the things that that the characters were dealing with, such as, why they chose to do what they did, yada yada yada. And I felt doing that, like after retrospectively thinking about all that, I felt it wasn't a really good idea. He's just spamming. I don't know. But ignore him, okay? Yes, I after like sitting on it for so long and thinking about it, looking back on it and all that, I'm just like, that wasn't a really good thing to do to elaborate and try to make the ending of SMT SC a bit more, a bit more positive because that's just not really the SMT thing, the SMT tradition. There's got to be some downsides for endings, okay? You're gonna have to have like, some concessions. You can't have your cake and eat it, except for some games. Some games there's exceptions, but I wanted to follow Megaten tradition and just, have the have the main character get fucked in some way. And yes, so epilogue kind of, stomps on that idea. And while of course there's some good writing in it and stuff, I'm pretty usually proud of like my writing and my editing and stuff. And of course, it did improve a little bit considering it was the third one actually. It was technically third. Can I turn on the light? Will it matter? There we go. Okay, cool. Finally, you guys can actually see my dumb face because it's dark AF now outside. Dendon, what's up? Oh my god. Hello. Hi, Mitch. Bye, Mitch. I'm driving Lamau. Have fun. Oh man, I was having so much fun, and then you came in and ruined it with your tiny little message. I'm just kidding though. But please drive safe. Do not watch this at all. Look forward. Drive at the speed limit. I beg of you. Keep everyone on the road safe, not just you. Uh, but yes, thank you for stopping by and leaving that nice message. I appreciate it, and I love you. Bye. Show cat. I threw out the cat though. I can't show it. Anyways, back to SMT SC Epilogue. And yes, so it was kind of almost rushed out in a way because like the only thing I was mainly focusing on was the teaser for Prologue. Like I said, that's the main reason I made this. And now that I think about it, it was kind of unnecessary since, as some of you probably noticed, Prologue was supposed to come out 3 years ago in 2019, but it didn't. It came out, it's coming out this year, next month, next week, next month, next week. So, yes, very late to the party, but who cares? Who cares? But yeah, I do have, some not so favorable feelings toward Epilogue. Maybe if I let it sit a little bit longer in my mind, I'll be able to get over it. And also, the like I'm a big fan of like character development and all that, like in short, like stuff like that. And I love writing like character dialogue. That's my favorite thing to do is dialogue. And that's what I fucking goddamn it. Sorry, I accidentally touched the little notification right now, and it just like brought it up. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that was very loud. I apologize, but yeah, I'm a big fan of character dialogue, and that's mainly what Epilogue consisted of, and that's probably my favorite part about it all. And especially because it gave. Well, I'm not the biggest fan that it gave some positivity for like the protagonist. I did kind of like how it slightly strengthened the relationship between Raiho and the protagonist. Raiho kind of felt bad about what he did. The protagonist was more like, it's okay, man, it's all right. You're an idiot. You're a demon. You don't care about what us humans like and enjoy. I forgive you. And it also got that little cute moment of him patting him on the head. So, hey, at least something good came out of that, right? So it's a little mixed for me. It's a little mixed, but while I don't like super duper hate it, it's definitely my least favorite short film. But yeah. Anyways, enough about downer stuff. Let's talk about the trailer, which came out 2 hours and 14 minutes ago. What did you guys think about that trailer? I'm pretty sure no one in here at all saw the trailer at all. But for what it is, for those who don't know, and I'm pretty sure no one else here really knows or cares, the trailer that just released recently was for my next short film, which I was talking about earlier, Shin Megami Tensei SC Prologue. And yeah, it's a very interesting trailer. Sir Law, are you just going to be random in here? If you are, I'm going to have to block you. But that's besides the point. It's a very weird and very interesting. And that's kind of what I was going for it because, it kind of gives a hint of what, the short film is about. And if you look at like the description for prologue and stuff like that, you'll get some hints about, what the poem is talking about. Cause yeah, I wrote a poem for that. And it's not my greatest work. I'm not the best when it comes to writing like very flowery, very metaphorical stuff like that. But I wanted to relate with the themes in the short film that will be displayed when it releases. I don't want to talk about it too much, but things like rain and stuff, like that's a very big symbolic thing, and it's not really that deep, honestly. Like if you look into it, it's pretty simple stuff. And hello, 2006 Chevy Colorado. Wow. Why was I in timeout? Because you're spamming, dude. Do you not know what's going on? Gotta go watch the trailer. All right, later, Sir Lol. Bye bye. Yeah, don't spam or else I'm gonna kick your ass out again, Peppermint. I'm being serious this time. Anyways, trailer. Yeah, it's cool. And I, okay, so I will say the short film that will be coming out next week, the atmosphere, the ambience of it is very similar to the trailer, and that's something that I wanted to convey because it's very very different from the first two short films, and especially DX2 SMT Liberator Origins. That one is just like it's on like a different level entirely. I mean, they're not even in the same universe. I know. I actually thought about this, or maybe they could be. Amala network's a weird thing to figure out. But yeah, it's very understated, very quiet, very. Someone said spooky. The voice thing. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to go for a spooky sort of thing. It just kind of came to me, like the whole whispery, quiety sort of thing, because I was recording that like late at night, like at 10 p.m. And so I was trying to be very quiet, and then like because I originally thought about like saying this poem like very like at a room appropriate voice, like I am a raindrop instead of like I am a raindrop falling from the sky. But I ended up getting more favorable results by doing the whole whisper mumblecore sort of thing. And I like it. I like it a lot. And it kind of directed my editing style for like the sound and all that, like the rain, because I kind of wanted to have like some audio from the clips and from the short film. It was good. Okay, thank you, Sir Law. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you checking it out and then coming back. I was expecting you to leave. Maybe I didn't put enough faith in you, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everyone else, be like Sir Law and go watch that sick ass trailer, yo. I think it's really cool. It's probably the second best trailer. Of course, got to give that to DX2, number one. It was nice. But yeah, yeah, very indie, a very indie vibe, almost a horror feel, and which fits because you know, I guess I'll talk a little bit about the short film just to give a taste for those who are interested and can't wait for another 6 days or something. I know I can't. Honestly, I spent so much time on this short film. I just want everyone to watch it. Very scary indie. Very mumblecore, actually. Uh, I remember learning about the genre of mumblecore, and I was like, because apparently mumblecore is more like more when people talk, they talk very naturalistic. Like it's not very like the timing is not like just like down pat and stuff. There's just a little sense of awkwardness in conversation, and that's something that I unknowingly because I like writing dialogue, so I like writing dialogue that like is Yes, in hatred, what's up, dude? But I like writing dialogue that's very real, and I think that's that's what made me think about. Did I watch the wrong trailer? What What do you mean? What are you talking about? Wrong trailer. It was the most recent one. It just came out today. If you watched anything that came out before, yes, you probably watched the wrong trailer. But yes, it came out today. So if you might want to check that out, because if you watch the DX2 one, those are two totally different things. Well, you said calming though, so maybe it's the same one, but I don't know. I don't know. We're all confused now. I'm confused. I've lost me marbles. Let me get myself straight. Yeah. But so the short film compared to the other ones, which were more, how should I say, more kind of, well, they take place in a very climactic point of an SMT plot, which is the two sides of which you want to join, or if you don't want to join either of them, then you go neutral. Hey Feng, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? What are you talking about, bright outside? What do you mean bright outside? Are you talking about like here, or are you talking about like where you're living? Because here looks like that. You you should have probably been here earlier. I was here when there was no lights on. It was dark, and it continuously started getting dark, and I tried to get closer and closer to the light source, the window, but it just kept going. It kept getting darker and darker, so I had to turn the light on because right now we're currently suffering through a some power outages, which apparently happen on and off, not specifically in this neighborhood, but just have been going on all around the whole city, apparently, according to my friend who just came in and he's just like, yeah, man, yeah, man, shit's getting real. So yeah, but I turned on the light because it just got impossibly dark. It was gonna end up being like one of those ASMR streams that I usually have. It's almost midnight in my city. Well, dude, we don't live in the same city, bro, so things are gonna be different lighting wise. But hey, at least you were a little confused. You were a little confused. I wanted to help you out there, and maybe you think we're like brothers or something. We're living in the same building, the same house, in hatred. Are we brothers? If we were brothers, how come you never give me your hand me downs? I want your hand me down hoodies and underwear and pants, please. I'm going off the rails, hella hard. All right, you're gonna go to sleep, Sir Law. All right, you have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Goat Piece. How are you doing? Welcome to El Streamo. I hope you enjoy, because we're gonna be talking about everyone's favorite subject, my short films. Yes, and what was I even talking about? I don't even remember. I got like super sidetracked. I think it was just the idea. Oh yeah, the tone, the tone of the newest short film coming out next week is a lot more different. It's a lot very similar to that trailer. Maybe the trailer might be kind of overplaying it a bit about how quiet it is. It's a very quiet trailer. Is the stream like this because of California power grid moment? Yes, it was actually. I had the lights off earlier, but yes, yes. Uh, if the power grid wasn't going like fucking haywire, I would have been doing this on my computer. But instead, phone time, baby. Honestly, I kind of like doing phone streams, but yes, it do be like that sometimes. But we gotta make do. City boys make do. But yes, the it's a lot more quiet. I kind of prefer it like this. I kind of prefer it like because I don't know. Usually, like the kind of short films I do, or the kind of content I do, it's a little on the more wackier side. Whereas this one, I'm talking about not the trailer right now. I'm talking about the short film. Just giving little hints, little tastes every now and then, just to whet your guys' appetites, to get you all very excited for next week, because I know everyone's jumping in their seats right now. But yes, it's almost like a vibe in a way. How different this upcoming short film is going to be, and I like it. I like it. I don't know if I want to continue making content like this, but I enjoyed what I did just because of how different it is. And I felt the same way when it came up to SMT SC and eventually Epilogue. And now this one just blows everything out of the water entirely. Like, of course, there's still some, kind of silly moments, but for the most part, it's kind of somber, kind of dour. It's actually, I kind of give it a bit of a tinge of like horror movie vibes too. It's a it's a little at times a little scary, a little tense sometimes. It's not like full on like horror movie, but it has its moments. And for those moments, I'm actually kind of proud because I'd like to do horror someday, if possible. Like, of course, not a freaking short film, maybe like a skit or something. Because yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun stepping out of your comfort zone and taking on challenges that are a little, outside of your neck of the woods. It is near, so yeah, dude. Now that I think about it, hey, should I just wait until Halloween? Like October? Wait, no, I can't do that because the Yubi Snatchers anniversary is coming up. Because that one came out on Halloween. Fuck, never mind. Sorry, dumb user. We can't hit Halloween just yet with this. I know, I know. Imagine, imagine. Go Peace. You stopped JoJo just to watch this? Man, I must be of high importance then. You should probably just get back to JoJo. I was seeing the start of the stream. What? Anyways, yeah. It's got a vibe. It's a cool vibe. Something I haven't really tackled before, except for like, some jokey things, which I haven't uploaded yet. Or I have uploaded it, but I haven't published it. But yeah, it's cool, and there's a lot more effects on it. Uh, there's a lot more effects on it, and that's like the main reason that it's taken so long. You could, if you look, I didn't want to be like very, you know, like generous with some of the shots when, with, okay, I should probably admit, for those who saw, or those who noticed, the trailer. The trailer that I uploaded, it's actually a re-upload. I uploaded this like around 4 a.m. or something originally. And I was thinking like I was looking through it, like just giving it a bit of a watch through again, just you know, because I finished editing this thing at like 4 a.m. So I was like, there's bound to be some mistakes, and sure enough, there was. And one of the mistakes was that I felt some of the shots that I included in the trailer were a little too, they gave away a bit too much. So I had to go in there really quick, way before the premiere was supposed to happen, edit out some stuff, and I think what I replaced it with, I'm pretty all right with. Like it gives away like what it's gonna be like, what it's gonna be about, without giving away too much of the special effects work that I did. And it's not like the shots that you see. That's some of what you could expect, and it's mainly what you should be expecting. All right, later hatred. Mainly what you should be expecting, because for the most part, it's just mainly most of the effects are on Raiho, and that's what took a lot of time to edit because Raiho is a very essential part of the short film. So I had to make sure that they looked good. Of course, it's not perfect. I'm one dude. And yeah, I have to make sure that they at least look mostly good. I got to do my best. And I did good. I did very good. I'm proud of it. I wish I didn't have to do good. In fact, for a lot of the time while I was working on this short film, I was contemplating, like, should I even should I even put effects on Raiho? I didn't put effects on Raiho in the first two short films, but then I thought, uh, you know, because I've missed my deadlines like tremendously. I've missed the deadlines like multiple times. I was supposed to have this short film done, you know, ignoring the 2019 original release date. I wanted to have this thing done before January 1st, before the new year. I missed that entirely. And then I ended up changing my deadline to before Hololive's third concert. Missed that again. That was like in March, right? I don't even remember when that was. Yes, you should get some Baja Blast. Uh, yeah, I don't even. I think it was March, middle of March, late March, maybe. So I've missed those deadlines so many, and like thinking back on that, I was just like, I've used up so much time. I should say wasted. I've honestly kind of sat on my hands a few times about with this. Uh, yeah, I've wasted and I've used up a lot of time already. So I was just like, you know what? What's the harm in using more time to work on this to make it as good as I can make it? And that's what I did. And I think I'm kind of glad that I did. Like, of course, it's coming out like in freaking September. It's coming out, ignoring 2019. Oh God, that's gonna be like my winter 2014 right there. 2019. Oh my God, I've atlased myself. Hey, Atlas, if you're watching somehow, and if you need someone to make like a promotional video for you, hire me because you can trust in me that there's going to be some significant delays, just like you guys. I suddenly remember you talking about that 4 months ago. The first stream I joined the Taco Bell. Oh my God. Damn. I remember that stream too. In fact, that stream took place right here. But yeah, I totally remember that. God, that is a throwback, dude. But yeah, I was talking about it even way back then. Way back then. That was May. May. Wowie, wow, wow. Yeah, I've been working on this thing for a while. Yeah, you wanted to finish it before a certain concert. Yeah, the Hololive Third Fest concert, which is over. It's so over that the Blu-ray is going to be coming out soon, which I still got to get on buying that because I want to watch that, and I promised myself that after I finished this short film, I'm gonna watch the first Fez, and I guess since it's coming out on Blu-ray now, I'll watch the third Fez too. There's a lot of other things that I've kind of held off on doing as kind of like discipline, as well as to punish myself for fucking up so much with this thing, just schedule wise. Man, it's honestly a freaking miracle that I was able to get the UB Snatcher done in the time frame that I had, because that started like early August, or like yeah, no, mid to early-ish August, and then I got that done a few days before October 31st. What's Hololive Fest? Hololive Fest is a series of concerts held by cover for their VTuber agency Hololive, and basically it's just an idol concert, but with VTubers. And there was one this year. I missed it because I wanted to get the short film done, and that was kind of like one of my prizes if I got it done in time, was I'd be able to watch it, but I didn't get it done in time, so I forced myself to not watch it, which meant I also had to miss out on seeing the 3D debuts of Hololive EN First Gen, which is sad, but I don't care anymore. I've already been spoiled, and honestly, I deserved it. It's good to have discipline, even if it doesn't work that much. So that way, for later in your career, you can actually, uh, heed to what you want to get done and how you want to get it done. So I'll have to let that be a lesson for me next time. But what was I talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. When's the next hotel stream? It was supposed to be this year, but circumstances led to us not being able to take a vacation this year, so we'll have to wait until next year. But I was talking about it last stream, but Japan opened up their gates to tourists so people can start going and visiting and stuff like that, all that. So maybe this hotel stream next year will be even cooler than the one the previous years before. Or maybe we might just go on vacation this year. I know my dad wanted to do that because he's just like, fuck, we missed it. Let's do it this year. I'm like, we don't have to, Dad. We don't have to. He's like, no, no, no. We're gonna do it this year. I'm like, and like me, I'm usually the person that pays for oh yeah, pizza stream. Goat, thank you so much. That reminded me. I wanted to do another pizza stream because for another milestone. I totally forgot about it. Hey Exhausted, what's up? I'm currently in the middle of remembering many things right now. Many revelations are being had. Not revelations persona, but revelations just in the general sense. I'm gonna take a big swig of my sody pop. Everyone hydrate. Ooh, lens flare. Speaking of which, did you guys like those lens flares that were going on in the trailer? Because if you don't like lens flares, then I'm sorry, but there's gonna be a hell of a lot of lens flares in that trailer. But I made them tasteful. I made them very tasteful. I tried not to make them too bright, and I kind of tried to do a bit of symbolism with them. So if you keep a keen eye with that, you'll probably be able to see what I'm talking about here. Yeah, a lot of thought kind of went into this. A lot of thought went into this short film because I knew I wanted this to be the last SMT short film I ever do because it's it's I felt like I've kind of over stayed my welcome a bit, especially with the addition of Epilogue. That kind of just like threw things like for a total loop. But I guess like, you know, it's awesome the way that it's going to be ending. Both Megaten movie marathon as well as just my whole short film shtick as well. It's going out with the biggest bang possible, and I'm proud and I'm happy that it could be SMT SC Prologue. At least there's some sort of like, some thirst quenching, some sort of like, I feel like I was hydrated, but of course I know, but my brain is tricked, which honestly, at this point, that's all that matters. That's all that really matters. Because it's like 100 and, dude, it was like 114 degrees today, which now that I say those words like, myself, it makes a whole lot of sense why the power grids were like just exploding today because it's so fucking hot. I don't know how hot it gets over there in your guys' areas, but I think this is probably the hottest I've ever witnessed it as well as experienced it because I had to go outside. And the moment I walked outside, I could just feel the freaking sweat drip down my back. Like I wasn't even out for like more than a minute. I could just feel it just affect my body in a very negative manner. 102 at 9 p.m. Yeah, what? Actually, that's got me thinking. What's the weather right now? Yeah, 102 is. Wait, hold on a sec. What? Chevy, Colorado. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot. We uh we live in a very similar area. Yeah, it was hot. Saturday this week was the worst. But apparently it's supposed to rain this week. I doubt it, but apparently I hope to God it does because we need the rain. Not just because it's hot, but uh, California's kind of been in a drought for like forever since its conception. I think this is Mexico getting back at us. They might have conducted some weird voodoo magic to take out their anger on us stealing California away. But anyways, I digress. Back to the short film. Uh, oh, Phoenix. My bad. My bad. My bad, Chevy. I should have thought. Chevys are kind of prevalent everywhere, but yeah. Back to the short film. Yeah, it's cool, and it's also kind of sad. Because I was expecting this thing to go by a lot slower, but it honestly, Megaten Movie Marathon went by a lot faster than I thought. Because has it already been 3 weeks already since I first announced this stuff? Although no, I think I announced it on a Thursday, so it's probably been a little less than 3 weeks, but still, the first short film came out 3 weeks ago. A little over 3 weeks ago. So it's been actually, if we add it all together, it's been a little bit more than 3 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Um, but yeah, we're almost at the home stretch. We're almost at the end, and it's kind of sad and a little bittersweet because I kind of had fun. I kind of had fun with it. I know it's not everyone's content. You know, like I said before, I understand what most of you guys are here for. I know why a lot of you guys are here. And it's not because of short films. It's because I've done memes and all that stuff. But that's okay. Even if the audience is very small, especially considering we're talking about Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Megami Tensei is a very it's big, but still it's a very niche series, especially in this country where barely anyone talks about it. We've actually passed 17K, but we've went back. We've lost subscribers. Uh, that doesn't matter though. I don't really care. Uh, but yes, what was I even saying? Yeah, I understand the film. It's a niche within a niche. It's SMT, and it's a fan-made indie short film made by just one, technically two people. I'll just spoil it right then and there. Although the trailer kind of, shows that there's another cameraman there, but yes, it's made with a very low budget. So this is something that doesn't appeal to everybody. And I've noticed you guys are, thank you. You guys are too kind. I did not expect. Yeah, we did lose subs, but I don't care. It's just a number. Yeah, I didn't really expect there'd be an audience. And I know there was an audience before, but I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Sometimes you guys, things are crazy when it comes to working on stuff like that. But even if it doesn't get that many views, and for the most part, the short films really haven't, I don't care because for the longest period of time, uh, filmmaking was my passion. It was what I wanted to do for the longest. And in a way, I still kind of want to do it. I still kind of try to put a cinematic spin on some things. Even if they're small, like that skit I did with Korone, her Opie mousepad. I still try to be a little, cinematic with stuff like that. So it's always going to be there. Good night, by the way, you are. Wait, what? I am what? I am gay? Because if you were meaning that, I won't answer that. And a living W? I'm a living W? Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Sir Law. You are truly worthy of being knighted and also being the third in line in the bloodline of Sir Lawlingtons. You deserve your title, and you know what? I'm not the only living W because if anything, I'm a lowercase W. But you, my guy, Sir Law, you're a capital W. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching the trailer. I also appreciate that as well. If you're heading out, you have a good one. Thank you. Crap, what was I talking about? I got very sentimental, and now I was thrown off. Uh, yeah. Film still kind of flows through my veins, but it's not really my focus anymore. And with the release of SMT SC Prologue, it's definitely going to be put on the back burner. Uh, I don't really want to tackle any more short films for the time being. I feel where this is all ending is ending in a very good, good place. Because 5 short films made by mainly one guy, uh, in a. So the first one came out. When did the first SMT short film come out? Did it come out in 2018 or 2017? I can't remember. But almost 5 years of 5 years, 5 short films, technically one short film every year, statistically speaking. But yeah, it was a good run. It was a good run. But now I could focus my other endeavors on other endeavors, such as of course, like memes. Although I didn't really want to do memes that much recently because I wanted to focus on the short film. But they were a good diversion. But also, I felt they were kind of taking me away from my main work, which was the short film. So that's kind of why I slowed down with it a bit. Uh, I, I wanted to record, dude. I wanted to freaking record a voice for a meme that I wanted to do, but I was getting ready to start recording, and then the freaking power went out, which is scary as hell because I had my and I know that when the power goes out, you know, things aren't gonna. It's not like when lightning strikes your house or whatever, or the power grid or whatever. You're not gonna get like some like surges, but I had my hard drive plugged into my wall because that's the most convenient place for me to plug it in. Like I could plug it into the surge protector, but I'm lazy, I'm dumb. I probably should plug it in there, but it's like way behind the desk and I have to like get on all fours and I already do that enough every night as is. So I kind of want to give my knees a rest. But yeah, it turned off the power and the power came back on like less than a minute later. But that still turned me off from like wanting to do that. So I think I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to like when I can do the voice shit. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks. A real Cali power moment for sure, for certain. But it do be like that. I guess California comes with some negatives, with especially Alex VR, my guy, my Chad. How are you doing? Are you virtual reality Chad or are you IRL Chad? Doing good? Okay, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you ate beforehand. I hope you slept well. I hope your day's going great. I hope your night, or depending, reverse them if you want, depending on where you live. But I hope they're all doing good. It's Boggy VR? Okay. Of course it's Boggy VR. So definitely not a Chad then. Definitely not a Chad. But yeah, with the release of it, it's gonna give me a chance. The short film, the release of the short film, it'll give me a chance to you know focus on other things, focus on because there's something I wanted to do, and I kind of didn't want to tackle it yet because I wanted to wait until Mega 10 movie marathon is over. But I think now, since I think I'm done with making any video content for SMT short film wise. So this trailer that I released today is probably going to be the last for a while. I do have an idea of what? What are you talking about? Oh, really? Oh shoot, Alex, I'm sorry. Dumb user was living up to his name and being incredibly dumb. He made me think that this was a case of mistaken identity, but I don't know. Well, let's just let's just uh let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say that Alex VR is not Boggy. Uh, Alex VR, we could start this over again. I'm sorry if I scared you away and you're not even here anymore. It is him. All right, well, fuck it. Who cares? I don't know. But hey, Not my fault you couldn't tell. Dude, it's impossible to tell sarcasm or to tell any jokes. You had to, dude. I hate Redditors and I hate Redditing in general, but uh, you should have used the sarcasm mark that one time. I would have given you a free pass, dumb user, if you did. But now we're in a very awkward situation. We don't even know if Alex VR is boggy or not. And honestly, let's stop talking about it. If it is you, boggy, okay. If it isn't you, if it actually is some unique person under that username, I do apologize and please forgive me for mistaking you for somebody else. I don't hate Reddit. I'm just messing around. Uh, yeah, he's gonna have an identity crisis. What if he ends up becoming Boggy? Like maybe he just like starts studying up Boggy or whatever, and then and then he's just like, if it if it is him, I mean, if I'm supposed to be him, then maybe I should act like him. If Wolf397 thinks I'm him, then maybe I should please him by being him. Although that wouldn't please me, that'd actually do the exact opposite. Anyways, enough. We're going super off topic. I'm going incredibly off topic. I don't even remember. I don't even remember where I'm at anymore. Um, okay. I'm just gonna ignore chat for a little bit so I could get back into the swing of things here. Yeah, I do have an idea, but I want to tackle it maybe a little after. But I think I'm gonna start getting the ball rolling, even if just like a few inches rolling, so that way I can have a head start for next week when I can start. And it's not like what you guys think it is. It's actually kind of a bit of a trendy thing. Maybe not too trendy anymore. It was a big trend for a time. Uh, in a way, it'll be kind of like a dead trend, but I think the format of it is a really cool, a really great way of like informing as well as learning myself. Uh, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. It's an iceberg. It's an iceberg. I want to do one of those icebergs, and I found like this awesome iceberg on Reddit. Yeah, I don't really hate Reddit that much. It's it's kind of just a meme. Like I say I hate Twitter, but then I use it. I say I hate Reddit, but I keep looking at hentai subreddits on there. Yes, it's an iceberg that I found on Reddit, and I found two of them, and I want to do them really bad because they seem very interesting to me, and it's a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and I haven't really been engaging with it too much recently, but I want to now. Now's like the perfect time because not only will I be creating cool content about it, I'll be creating cool content that helps me learn about it, and also it's gonna be fun because these icebergs are fun. I like them, and there's a reason that they were very popular for a long period of time. Like it was like a whole yearly sort of thing. It was a whole yearly sort of like it went on for so long. I saw icebergs for everything. All right, later, Chevy. Be careful on the road. I know you are a car. Uh, so yeah, drive safe. Follow the speed limit. Don't run over any kids. Leave them for me because I like the extra points. But you have a good one. Uh, yeah, and it's it's kind of daunting. It's a pretty freaking big iceberg, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. And it's also very different from what I usually do. And I think that's going to be very exciting for everybody, especially for me, because I've never really done these very trendy sort of things like memes. I don't know if you'd consider them trendy. I guess maybe you could say Witch Doctor DB, but I didn't do that with the intent to be trending. I did that because I liked his comics. It was just so happens that like it got really popular. Him as well as the shorts and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin what it is because it's totally not what you guys think. You guys are probably thinking like, oh, it's Megaton, which I thought about, but LaRue already did that, as well as everybody else. Everyone else has already done a Megaton tier list. I feel like everyone and their dog. So not gonna do it. I'll leave that for the actual Megatonist that are YouTubers as well. Um, yeah, that's that's all I wanted to say about that. But yeah, things are looking very exciting. On the way up. It's not Skate 3. Someone already actually did a Skate Iceberg. That was one of my ideas too, but it's already been done. No one's done this iceberg yet. So I'm gonna do it. The both of them. I'm gonna basically combine them. But I want to before I do that, I want to get permission from them and see if that's okay, and see if it's okay if I could use it in general. They'll probably say yes, but there's a small possibility they'll say no. I hope they don't say no. God, I hope they don't. No, not VTuber Iceberg. Dude, you guys are. I told you, it's not something you would expect. Not at all you would expect. You guys are like. You guys are literally on the very surface level. Like, if this was an iceberg, Dumb User would be like the top of the iceberg. That's like beyond surface level. Silly Billy Iceberg, there's literally not much to go on about it, and I don't want to talk about Silly Billy anymore. Uh, Skate 3, it's going deeper because it's something that I kind of gotten into recently. Super bad. Holy shit. That's not it. That's not it. But oh man, I should totally do that. I should totally do a super bad iceberg. There is a super bad subreddit, so that's the perfect place for it to end up. Damn, maybe I should. But no, it's not what you guys expect at all. Beanie iceberg. God, you guys are terrible at figuring out what it could be. SMT. No. Literally, Alex, I was talking about it early. Like, not even earlier, like 3 minutes ago, maybe? I'm not going to do a Megaton iceberg because everyone's already done it. You guys will just have to wait and find out. But like I said, it's not something that you guys are going to expect. It'll come like totally out of left field. Totally out of left field, goat piece. Jesus Christ. Don't even try and guess. Don't even try and guess. Uh Also, oh dude, mm, I wanted to talk about this because Den Den actually reminded me. I forgot for a little bit. But so the for those who don't know, last week I did a joke Q&A stream where I had people in the chat answer questions that they sent to me. And I didn't say anything. I didn't say that I was gonna like I didn't officially say like, oh, send in your questions so that way I can answer them. I was kind of being a little cheeky, and I was just like, I was like, send in your questions and maybe they'll get answered on stream. I was being very vague with my wording, so that way people won't be like, you lied to me. And I was like, no, no way, I didn't lie. I was very methodical when it came to like working on that stream, and it was a lot of fun. But I'm gonna make up for it, and I'm going to do the Q&A stream, like I said. But uh, just wanted to let you guys know I'm considering closing the Google form maybe tomorrow. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow, but I kind of want to do it somewhere like uh, 'cause I really don't know what the power is going to be like. The power situation is going to be like um, in California because it's going to be freaking hot all week. There's probably going to be power outages everywhere, and but yeah, I was thinking about closing it maybe tomorrow, but if that's if I do it tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it this week, but I would like to. But if I do it, I hmm, I probably shouldn't do it. Uh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Alex is just fucking around at this point. Let's just let him believe it's gonna be in it. Okay, it's an SMT iceberg. It's an SMT iceberg. You got me. Ha ha ha. Good job, dude. You saw right through my disguise. Can't believe it. Wow. Lol. LOL. I give you the award for strongest eyesight right here. To Alex VR, congratulations, your winner. Thank you for your playing. This is happy end. I can't think of any more. How is it being in the movie? Uh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it another time. We'll talk about it during the Q&A. You know, you're really giving me Boggy vibes. I'm just gonna say you are Boggy. I don't give a shit anymore, but yeah. Mm. I would like to do the Q&A stream this week. And Denden's been like badgering me about it. Uh super absolutely badgering me about it. And I'm just like, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, dude. I'd like to do it soon. She's like, I need to know. I need to know the answers to my questions. But like with the current situation right now and the idea of where I want to do it and how I'm gonna do it, because I kind of want to do it outdoors or like out of the house, like somewhere. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe I could like go to a park or something. There's like a nice do it tomorrow. Maybe I'm trying to think about it. But I'm also trying to think about how I can do uh how and where I'm gonna do it. Um if I do it at the park, I'll have to do it early so that way although although if I do it at a park, I'm gonna be doing it outside, so it's gonna be freaking hot. Bathroom. Oh, what if I do it in like what if I do it on an airplane? Mile High Club style, dude. I'm not gonna be fucking on an airplane, but I'm just like, the Mile High Streaming Club. Has anyone done that? I'm pretty sure it's not that hard. There's Wi-Fi on planes. But ooh, check out this angle. I like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice right there. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. It's kind of drastic if I do it because I have to figure out where I'm going to put these questions at. Because if I'm going to be doing it outside, I have to do it on my phone. And that's generally where I was thinking I was going to be looking at the questions from. Like if I was on my computer, I'd be looking at my like the questions from the phone. But if the phone's the camera, what am I going to do? So I'm like, should I print it? Should I bring something else? Uh, Whatever. No asking questions, okay? All right. Like I said, try to at least stay on topic for the most part. I know you guys like to go off topic, but bathtub. No, dude. Why do you want it to be in a bathtub? Well, hmm. Hmm. Hot. Would that technically count as a hot tub stream? Or would that be like just a oh dude, new meta bathtub streams because hot tubs, here's the thing with hot tubs, they're technically they're technically kind of like pools, so you have to wear like a bathing suit or whatever. But with a bathtub, generally people don't wear bathing suits in a bathtub unless they're like really weird like Mormon people. I'm not making fun of Mormons. I'm just trying to use them like as a like a reference. No asking questions, okay, Alex VR. I swear to God, I will ban you. I don't give a shit if you're boggy or not. But yeah, people usually don't wear bathing suits in bathtubs. So here's the thing: I could be naked in the bathtub, but you can't see, of course, because it's going to be covered by the bathtub. I'll strategically place the camera so that you cannot like endure like any nudity. And that's what's going to get the viewers in. That's what's going to get the people hyped up. They're going to be like, "Oh, dude, there's a guy streaming right now. He's freaking naked." That's not what I want. Then why the heck were you asking for a bathtub? What do you what do you want? I mean, of course I have to be naked. It's I'm cleaning myself. And if I'm cleaning myself, like I have to be naked. Like how do you freaking if you're wearing like a if you're wearing some sort of a bathing suit, it's almost impossible to get like right in there nice and deep uh when you have like swim trunks on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, people are getting a little fucking weird, so just do that. Yeah, guys behaving here. I'm gonna have to fucking Ban you guys, okay? I'm not fucking around, okay? Listen to me. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So I have to be naked. So dumb user, if this is what you want, I'll give it to you. I'll give you what you want, what you really, really want. Uh, I'm not going to really enjoy it. It's going to be a little, a little difficult on me because I'm not used to dude, if I were to do that, I'm pretty sure I would make the biggest mistake and just like get out of the tub and just like without even thinking, I'm just going to get out of the tub and be naked. And I won't even notice it until like I see like chat blowing up and be like, "Oh my God, he's hanging dong, Wolf, Wolf, please, you're hanging dong right now. You gotta fix this. You gotta censor it. Please put on some clothes." And I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on? I can't see the chat right now. I don't got my glasses on. Hello." Uh, but anyways, and then I'm just standing there for like 5 minutes. First, like it's just there. It's like in frame. It's just like this. Oh God. And yeah, I'll get banned immediately, but it would be worth it. It would be worth it because that's what brings in the views, the drama, the nudity. We are very primitive creatures, okay? And things like that, titillation works. Sex sells. You look at the marketing things, they don't lie. Why would marketing lie to you about that? Or marketing schools, why would they lie to you about that? They're telling the truth because it works. If you were a girl, YouTube wouldn't care. I mean, YouTube would care, but it'll be kind of, it'll be kind of teetering on there. It really depends on the context for female nudity, of course. Because, I'll just say it like, I don't get why women have to censor their nipples because it's just natural. If men don't have to censor their nipples, then like, why should women do it? And I'm gonna get off my soapbox really quick. But like, I'm just saying, like, YouTube. It's hard to know. It's hard to understand these streaming platforms. Like I was literally watching earlier, Critical. He was talking about like some girl on Twitch. She just got like absolutely railed on Twitch, and she only got a 7-day ban. So you can't really figure out like what exactly they're gonna do to like discipline these people or lack thereof as for the 7-day ban. So I don't know, but I feel for women it's kind of teetering on there. But yeah, it's a little bit harder, but I think like sex sells, so YouTube might be like just like okay, okay, we could engage in a little bit of this female titillation right here, but for a man to show his pee-pee, that's a bit too much. I don't know. We should just ban all nudity, I guess. I don't know if no one could figure out what the hell's going on. But anyways, enough about that. Enough about that. What am I even talking about? I went from joking about stuff to talking about nudity on media sharing platforms. Let's get back to the swing of things. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure out the format and I'll have to figure out how I'm going to have my questions. I'll probably have to print them out if I do them out like outdoors, outside somewhere. What is even the weather going to be like? Does anyone know what the weather's going to be like in California tomorrow? In Southern California? So that way I could plan this like in advance, like way, way in advance. So that way I don't have to go out. Like maybe I could just like go to like, I don't know, fucking Taco Bell. I'd have to wake up early though. I have to wake up like 8 o'clock. Uh, so that way I could take the bus and all that and get there early at a reasonable time. So that way I'm not there at like 7 p.m. or whatever. Because buses are just funky little beings entirely, especially with their schedules. Because ever since COVID happened, the schedule for the bus has been foobar. It's been impossible to like pin down, and it's always ever changing, ever increasing, ever decreasing, and how many times they're available. Gonna be 100 degrees all week. Yeah, except for In your area, exhausted. Did they state if it was gonna rain at all the weekend? Not the rapper or singer the weekend. I have a question. Why do people think Naoto is trans? Also, it'd be 105, 110. Uh, I don't think people think Naoto is trans. I think people are headcanoning Naoto as trans because it's it's not even implied. It's just like very very on the forefront stated that Naoto is not trans. It's just what people want to headcanon it as, and if they want to headcanon it, that's okay. But I don't think people genuinely consider her to be trans. Shows it's going to be cloudy. What? Did it change? No way. It doesn't say anything about rain? Really? No way. Let me check. What about? Yeah, on Saturday it says it's gonna rain, dude. Look, here, let me. Oh, oh. Hold on. Right here, look. Wee Saturday 9:10. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, really dumb user. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're talking about Naoto or if you're talking about the rain, but yes, I'm eating spaghetti. What did you eat today? I ate nachos. Cause nachos rule. That's my Beavis impression. What'd you guys think about that? 10 out of 10? Is kissing the homies goodnight gay? No, I'd even go so far as to say fucking the homies goodnight is not gay. You know, as long as you don't make eye contact, totally still hetero. Totally no homo. Hashtag no homo. I'm living in California, but we could be in totally different areas in California. Well, you don't want to ask me, all right? That's something that. All right, I'm just gonna state it right here. That's something that kind of annoys me. When chat engages in conversation and like with each other, like talking amongst themselves, it's hard to like. I know this is probably gonna annoy some people, but when I see chat engaging, like the users and stuff, the chatters and all that, it gets very difficult to figure out what the hell to talk about because when someone's talking about like something else entirely, like they're in their own conversation, it's just like, what? Hold on, what the fuck? You're talking about like cows, and I'm talking about like Shin Megami Tensei SC Prologue. Like I know you don't consider like what I'm talking about to be interesting, but if you don't think it's interesting, then please leave. I ask you. It'll be better for the both of us. And yeah, and it also kind of floods chat as well. Um, so like wow, I never said that before, but now it's out in the open what I think about stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. I kind of bite my tongue and don't like, try to call you guys out on it because I know you guys are well meaning, but sometimes it does get pretty difficult to parse chat whenever things are like that. But yeah, I won't state anymore. You're not in trouble, Go Peace. Yeah, we're all really awful at staying on topic, but it's just when chat talks amongst themselves, it gets really difficult to figure out what chat messages I should be looking at and should be replying to. You know what I mean? Hey, Winosaurus, how are you doing? Spaghetti is pretty worn. What spaghetti worn out? Did you buy like used spaghetti? Used spaghetti. We were talking about that. We talked about that before. About how I want to start like this restaurant that only focuses on serving food that was pre-owned, kind of like a GameStop. And I was gonna call it like Food Stop or something. Den, what's up? Done driving. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you got home safely. I hope you drove safely. I hope you didn't like watch the stream the whole time. You're like, I can't miss a single second. And it's just like you're just swerving in and out of like oncoming and incoming traffic. I'm doing okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I hope you had a great day. I'm doing um, all right. I don't know how it's going over there with you guys, but we're kind of having some power issues in my area, as well as apparently my friend's area of like the city. I thought it was just like, concentrated within where I'm living, but I guess not, because that's like the first thing he said. He's just like them power conservation stuff. I'm like, God damn it. No one is safe here in good old city town USA. Because someone was driving worse than me. Oh no. Really? Really? Well, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that, you know what? They were probably watching my stream. They're just like, I can't miss the stream. Oh no. Does everyone that watched my stream just a bad driver? No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty not the best at driving, but I haven't had any power issues personally, but in personally driving. Yeah. That seems about right. That seems about right. Considering, we do live in the same state, we do kind of have the same, like, I'm pretty sure maybe over there it's a little bit more cooler. I'm hoping it's cooler over there, but we kind of generally have very similar temperatures, right? Like, I know you're like further away. It was the same as your city. 114 degrees. Dude, dude, you weren't here, but like I talked about it. I walked out in the 114-degree weather. Was it 114 or 116? I can't even remember at its highest. But I walked out, and less than a minute I was outside. I could feel the sweat just go like, just like pouring down my back. It was horrible. I mean, I had to do what I had to do to go outside, but it was just bad news bears, dude. Why do I still live here? I've honestly considered like going to like I don't even think I should even say I've considered going to Oregon, but like I have like two cousins that live in Oregon, and they say like, "Oh yeah, it's like usually 70 degrees or something like during the summer." I'm like, "Man, man, I wish that were me." Not Oregon, not Oregon, like the stuff inside of you, Oregon, the state. Imagine if you drive into Oregon and you're just like, I can't wait to visit the state of Oregon, and you drive in and you enter the city limits, and the whole place is just like a gigantic like beating veiny bulbous red squishy wet organic substance, and it's just like the ground and stuff is beating all that fun stuff. And yeah. But yeah, that was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. Yes, in a bathtub. Uh, that's what Dumb User wants. He wants me to do the Q&A stream in the bathtub. And I told him if I'm going to be in a bathtub, we should probably take this in a slightly more risque direction, because I've talked about this. We have hot tub streams, right? And whenever women do hot tub stream, do men do hot tub streams? Like, I know we joked about me doing it, but do actual men genuinely contribute to the hot tub meta of Twitch, or is it only females? I don't know. Only women. Why did I say females? I feel like a Reddit incel. But no, you're supposed to be against it, Den. Why do you want me to be in the bathtub too? But yeah, I was saying if I'm gonna be in a bathtub, and usually whenever people are in a hot tub, they wear, you know, a swimsuit, bikini, swim trunks, whatever. Uh, but if I'm in a bathtub, generally bathtubs are used in a way to clean, to, scrub, to generally just for hygienic purposes. Hot tubs aren't used for that. So it would make sense that, I would to make it easier to clean, it'd be a good idea to be naked. You know, because no one really wears swimwear inside of a bathtub. So you have to be naked. Right? Right? Let's sell the bathwater and make hella. You mean me? I'm gonna make some hella money? ASMR water action. Ooh, ooh. What if I do like a situation stream where it's like POV ASMR, Big Bro helps you take a bath, uh, and scrubs your back and all that stuff, and I'm just like, hey, hey, little bro, or little sis. Uh, mom and pop said that after dinner we gotta, get clean and stuff. So how about we hit the shower? Although I think I'm gonna, I won't use any gender. I'll just be like, hey, mom and pop wants us to hit the shower and stuff, and then uh, then I just go into like a whole thing where I'm just like, I'm gonna wash your back, and it's just like, now I'm gonna wash your hair, stuff like that. You need a lifeguard. This is not a beach. This is a bathtub. Well, dude. That's a different stream entirely, Den. What do you want from me? I'm doing a Q&A. You weirdo. Man, you should have never came in. Now everything's getting weird. I'm just kidding. What type of person wears shorts in a bathtub? Well, Goat Piece wears shorts in a bathtub. So there's your answer right there. Literally right there. There's your answer. But yeah, it's mainly a joke, but the more I talk about it, the more I'm actually considering it. Do I want to do that? Do I want to risk get because I have to be naked? That is the requirement that I will have to place upon myself. Yeah, she's the death guard. She makes sure that you die. When you're drowning in a pool or like the ocean or something, she specifically swims out to go to you, and then she just like if your head's like out of the water, she dunks you like right into the water and makes sure that you drown. So yes, if you see that she's sitting on that big chair and you're going to like Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, run. You are not safe. I don't know why I'm so passionate about this because I thought like it's a dumb idea, but at the same time it's a funny idea. And it'd be a good bit. It'd be a good bit. It'd be almost as good as me flipping the table on you guys with the Q&A stream. Although this one will be more titillating. So the only thing that's going to be flipping is those switches for your guys' neurons because I'm going to be all glistening, wet, naked. Of course, you won't be able to see anything, but I'll be all three of those things, and yeah, that's something that'll be happening, I guess. It's not official. It's not official, but because I'm trying to think about because I'm thinking maybe I should do the Q&A tomorrow because I know you want that. I know you want that. Uh, but if the power is going to be acting wonky and stuff, because I originally thought about doing this like outside of the house, like at a restaurant or something, or like at a park. But it's going to be like 100 million degrees or something. And the moment I step out, my whole body just catches fire. But I don't know. It requires a bit more thinking, a bit more planning, stuff like that. All that. Why so descriptive? Dude, you've been on my streams for so long. This is just how I am. You can't stop me. You can't change me. I'm not going to change. I'll be descriptive about how naked I am and about how glistening and how my butt cheeks shine like 150% of the light that is shown upon them. I will describe as much as I need to get my point across. And I think I've gotten my point across and then some. But yes, it's just it's all in the planning stages now. I just need to figure out where the hell am I gonna put these questions at. I'll probably just fucking print them. I don't know. Printing them is the easiest thing, but for one, I don't trust that printer over there. For two, I'm gonna have to use ink, and it's gonna be a lot of ink, and ink costs a hell of a lot of money. But I don't know. Sometimes you have to spend money to have fun. I was gonna say make money, but we don't really make too much money here. I'm assuming in a week or two. It's not happening that soon, dude. It's not gonna be happening that soon. Goat piece. That's a very, very generous. Uh, it's not even gonna be a stream too. So if you thought it was gonna be a stream, no, this is gonna be a full-on video. And it's yes, the SMT iceberg will be worked on next week. SMT iceberg. But that's another project. That's besides the point. Right now, I want to work on the most like immediate thing, which is this Q&A thing. I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long because the whole milestone things took a long time to happen anyways. Like look how long it took for the 7K thing to happen, and then 2 weeks later the 10K thing happened, and I still have to do the 14K thing. But of course this will take place before that because 14K is going to require a lot of planning, a whole lot of planning. For 14-hour streaming, I'm going to need a solid idea of what I'm going to do and where I'm going to take it. Also, I'm going to have to sleep I'm going to have to get like the perfect night's rest because I'm going to have to wake up at like 4 a.m. That's the only thing that I plan is I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. so that way the stream ends around 6 p.m. Yes, I've actually planned this. I've actually planned a little bit. I know I'm crazy, but that's just what makes things so much more fun here, right? If everything was normal, then it wouldn't be that interesting, right? So that's why I think the bathtub idea kind of resonates with me because of how stupid it is, but also how unique it is. Now that I think about it, has anyone streamed from a bathtub before? Has anyone? I don't think anyone has. So I think I might be breaking new ground here. Those gummies the night before. Dude, I'm going to take like the whole bottle. I'll take like 5 gummies. I think that's how much I have left. I've taken a lot of them already. Hold on. I'm going to go get a drink of soda really quick because Whew. There we go. By the way, everyone, stay hydrated too. Not just me. I'm not the most important here. You guys are. Because without you guys, there's nothing. I seem high. I'm high. Yeah, I feel pretty high right now. Dude, I've smoked the largest doobus in the world, man. I think I set a world record for how large this doober is. Oh, man. I do get that a lot. Where people mistake me as a weed smoker, a weed eater, a Mary Jane connoisseur, all that. And I do kind of have that look, but at the same time, it's weed is so commonplace now that anyone can do it. Anyone will do it. Because it's legal, right? It's legal in California, I believe. I know that like the gummies and stuff, all that, those are like legal because they sell them on Amazon. You're not gonna buy like 50 blunts bulk from Amazon because that's definitely not legal. You know what I mean? Alex, yep, you gave yourself away. Good job, dude. Good job, Boggy. And that's all the attention that you're gonna get. Substance stream when? Today. Here you go. Here you go. I'm gonna engage in some substances. Ooh, yeah. Dude, I've got that caffeine high right now, man. I'm on the top of the world, man. Dude, I could see clouds inside my room. The ground is in the sky. Martin Martin Luther, the guy that nailed like the thing to the wall, that door of the church, he's right there. He's nailing something to my wall. Oh no, he's nailing my mom to the wall. No. I'm just kidding, but yeah. No substance stream when. I just don't do that, man. Although, would you consider alcohol substance? It is a substance, right? Because it inhibits the senses, and usually that is considered some sort of substance. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's two on the side of yes. So because I've talked about it before, I want to drink the Baja Blast hard seltzer. The reason I haven't yet is because it hasn't been released in California, and so far I've actually I've tried to look up online to see if there's a way I could purchase the thing like from like some store or whatever on the internet, but it's impossible to. So I think they've actually got that like, locked down super hard so that way people from other states aren't like purchasing the hard seltzer from like, I don't know, like Rhode Island or whatever. Road trip? Maybe. Hey dude, you wanna? You wanna? We could take a road trip to where's the nearest I forgot where the nearest. I think it's like Nevada or something. I think Nevada is the closest state that has Baja Blast hard seltzer being sold in. Uh, Maybe I might be wrong. Nevada, I believe, but goddamn, a whole road trip just to drink alcoholic Baja Blast. Vegas? No, dude. You seem like the kind of person that would go crazy uh if given the chance. Like if you went to Vegas, like everyone would be like you like I wouldn't expect you to do it, but like you would do it. You'd just be like you'd just be drinking so much and you'd just be like hitting the slots super hard and just like wasting all of the money that we saved up for the trip or whatever. And I'm just like, Den, that money was supposed to be used to buy the Baja Blast hard seltzer. And you're like, just give me a few more spins, man. I swear, the next one's gonna be it. I'm gonna hit it big, and then you'll be able to buy a million Baja Blast hard seltzers. And I'm like, no! Dude, I waste money too. My expenditures have honestly have lowered tremendously, thankfully, over the past 2 months. Like I've had PayPal Pay in 4, like I've had many of those plans just going crazy on my wallet like each and every week, almost like multiple times a week, where like I'd pay like 50, $70 or something. And it would just like it was crazy. I was wasting so much money for things that like I've purchased. Like a lot of it is mainly VTuber stuff. I get that on paying for, and I still need to do that because there's some stuff I have in my cart. Also, some VTuber merch came in, and today it came in today. And weirdly enough, they did not ask for my signature, which is crazy because for the past few like packages that I've gotten from Japan, they've always been like hell bent on getting my signature. They're just like, okay, they knock on the door and then they wait a little bit, and it's just like, okay, he didn't answer in the first 5 seconds. We gotta leave. Put the sticker on there. He's gonna have to figure out how he's gonna get his package himself because he's not cool enough to write like to wake up on time or be here to write his signature down. And weirdly enough, for this one, they just left it right there on the front porch, and it was there for like a solid like 3 hours. Because I went to sleep at 4 today because I was working on the trailer for SMT SC Prologue. Yeah. So I went to sleep very late, woke up very late, and I was just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Did someone steal it? Did someone steal it? But thankfully, no. And um, I was just like, because the box I got today was like really small. I'm like, will everything be able to fit in there in that box? So I opened it up and I just made sure everything was in there. And yep, everything is in there. And oh man, it's quite the haul, I must say. There's specifically one item in there that very very how should I say, can't use it on a stream or else I'll be demonetized. Pikmin 4. Wait, what? What? Pikmin 4? What? Pikmin 4? Hold on. What? Hold on. What? Don't you freaking lie to me, Goat Piece. Don't you lie to me. There's no Pikmin 4 leaks. You are speaking nothing but deceit, my guy. What are you talking about? I love Pikmin. It's one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. Yeah, there can't be. There is no. I would not trust Nintendo to ever make another Pikmin ever again. You're lying, liar, liar. You better get an extinguisher because those pants are on fire, man. Liar. You're probably just mixing it up. Yeah, well, at this point, is it really even a leak? I feel like Nintendo would just be like, fuck it, it's coming out like tomorrow, right? When is Splatoon supposed to come out? This month, right? Because they had the early, what is it, beta test? Technically beta test. I think it was just like a network test or whatever, where people could play on a Sunday. But I think it's going to be coming out soon, like very soon. Like I swear, I'm pretty sure it's coming out this month. I would not. I love Pikmin, and it's my favorite Nintendo franchise behind Pokemon. September 9th. Ooh, September 9th. Hey, that's the yeah, that's the should I? Yeah. That's the anniversary of the Beatles rock band right there. Let's go, baby. Woo! But all right. Well, Goat Piece, you don't seem you haven't said if you're lying or not. Well, you said I would not, but that doesn't seem very convincing. Where did these leaks come from? Are they from 4chan? And if they are, don't believe them because 4chan is a freaking liar. I do know the I do I dude, the Beatles rock band is it came out September 9th, 2009. I remember that. I was so freaking excited for the Beatles rock band. I don't even know why. I love rock band in general, and Guitar Hero and all that fun stuff. Um, but yeah, I remember like being super hyped for it. I'm like, I didn't even listen to the Beatles at the time. I was just like super hyped. Uh, I don't. I think it's because I saw like a ton of like press and stuff about like, oh, uh, we're gonna make the Beatles rock band very close to the actual events that occurred when me, Ringo, John, and George were playing together, blah blah blah. And I think all of that talk and stuff, and also the improvements, like the harmonies, the three-part harmonies that originated with the Beatles rock band. And I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. Uh, Even though no one will want to sing three-part harmony with me because no one plays rock band, especially nowadays. Uh, it was from the guy who leaked Pigment. Ooh, Pigment 3. Damn, do people have like this guy like do people have this guy's like name memorized? Is he like immortalized? Like his name is just like inscribed in like stone tablet to be forever preserved in history? Because Pikmin 3 came out like so long ago. That was when the Wii U was out. You're down? All right, dude, let's go. Let's go. Honestly, I've never sang harmonies with anyone, so that'd actually be pretty exciting. And I feel like with like three people all together, that'd be magical. Just like Bohemian Rhapsody is on Rock Band 3. That is the perfect song to do harmonies to. and I've never had the pleasure to do so. It's always just me alone in my room at like 9 p.m. at night, just like, is this the real life? And I would still put I would put harmonies on just so that way I could, sing the other parts and pretend, that there's other people singing with me, like engaging in the other parts. You know, one thing I've one thing I've thought about, like, if I was ever to become like a singer or whatever, or do like stuff like a band or whatever, like I would love to do like harmonies. Harmonies sound like so much fun, and they sound like the coolest part too. Because of course, a lot of people would generally like gravitate towards like lead singer or lead guitar or whatever, because those are the people that get the spotlight, and everyone's, I want to be I want to be in front of everybody. I want everyone to see me. I want everyone to scream my name and shout all that fun stuff whenever I get on the stage. But I feel like it'd be awesome just like to just like sing backup and just like, elevate the lead singer or whatever the hell. And especially because something like one thing I one harmony part that I always come back to for those, yeah, they are totally underrated, especially like, things like bassists, keyboardists, all those. No one talks about them. Everyone just talks about lead singer, or things are different. Things are different. The drummer. Things are a little different when we're talking about very famous like instrumentalists or musicians like Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl is a drummer. So, of course, people are going to focus on like, on him when he's drumming. Or, Phil Collins, he's a drummer too. So when he's on the drums, people are going to be like on him. We're talking about the Beatles, well, that's kind of a boy band, so everyone's going to be focused on that. But yeah, very underrated part. And yeah, it would be a lot of fun to do that. So I think that's why harmonies. Yeah, he is a drummer. I think he does most of the drum parts for his songs, unless stated otherwise. Or if it's like Studio, it's just the freaking drum machine. Man, I haven't thought about Studio in a while. Man, there we go, 80s reference for y'all. But I wanted to say one harmony part that I always come back to, and I think is what kind of got me started on like harmonies being super cool, was does anyone know Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20? uh, Very famous song, but it was famous at a time that I'm pretty sure some of you guys did not exist, such as Boggy. Uh, but yeah, it's this song, and yeah, let's go. All right, there we go, dude. There we go, dude. Everyone hates on that song, or everyone calls it cheesy and all that shit. But I freaking love that song. It's I guess, probably as close to a guilty pleasure as I can get, but I don't feel guilty about it at all, dude. But the harmonies, the harmonies in that song are freaking awesome. And they're way better than the lead vocal is, because it's just like the chorus is just like, this life ain't good enough for my world will lift you. But like the harmony is just like, this life ain't good enough for my world. And then the part where he's just like, we'll lift you. It's like, my world, like the lead part is like, my world will lift you up, but like the harmony is just like, my world will lift you up, and like it's lifting up, and it's so cool. And like that's my favorite, like one of my favorite harmonies in like music. um and I found myself always singing that part like that in Rock Band 3, because I bought the DLC, because of course I did. And yeah, and like even in like the regular like one part vocal, because you could have like, just sing only the lead. But I always caught myself singing that part of the chorus, like the harmony. And that's not charted on like, one person singing, because of course they're going to focus on like, like the lead singer, right? So I would always fuck that up because it's just so ingrained in my mind to like, sing along to the harmonies because it just kicks so much ass. We should share our favorite songs that we think are underrated in some way. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Okay, dumb user. Since you gave the idea, you could go first if you want. I'll come up with mine right now. Let's see. Underrated, I think. Does anyone know A Wider Shade of Pale? That song's really good, but I don't really hear too many people talk about it, and it's awesome. It's so good. For y'all who haven't heard it, I can't describe it. You just need to listen to it. It's so good. It's so good. But make sure you listen to the 5 minute version. Chevy, keep up with the topic, man. We're talking about music. I don't have Clone Hero, but I've been wanting to play it for a while. I remember downloading it, but I didn't have a guitar because stupid me, I freaking okay. So I'll probably get burned at the stake for this for saying this. I've only told one person about this, but I used to have an Explorer guitar. For those who don't know what the Explorer guitar is, it's a wired guitar for Xbox 360. It was released with Guitar Hero 2, and it's heralded as being probably the best guitar to use. All right, later, Chevy, to use on PC because it's wired. You're not going to have any, delay or anything. Whereas if you're playing wirelessly with like an Xbox 360 controller or whatever, it's going to be, of course, there's going to be some input latency. But with the wired, of course, you're not going to have that. And nowadays, they're very, very rare. And I ended up selling my Explorer guitar around, I want to say maybe 6 years ago. And I think Clone Hero still wasn't that big of a thing yet, or it hadn't taken off, or it was very niche, or whatever. 6 years ago, so that was like 2016. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I sold it, and I sold it along with Guitar Hero 2, Guitar Hero 3, and I sold it for around uh, $40. I sold an Explorer guitar for $40. One of the biggest regrets I have ever had. And I remember telling one of my coworkers about that because they're a big Clone Hero fan or a big Guitar Hero Rock Band fan. And I told them, and they was just like, "What the fuck?" Like they were genuinely angry with my decision. And I'm like, "I don't know what I did. I'm sorry. This was 6 years ago. I didn't think any." And it's just like, "Dude, do you know how much those things go for? They go for like $100." I'm like, "I'm sorry. I didn't know that the price for those things were going to skyrocket immensely." But yeah, yeah, that's the story about how I just practically gave away uh, Guitar Hero Gold, rhythm gaming gold, right there. My dad loves that song. Which song? Smooth by Santana? Yeah, that's my favorite song, or one of my favorite songs. No Pants Dance featuring NSP by Twerp. Oh, Tupperware Remix Party? No Pants Dance. I've never really listened to their work. Tupperware Remix Party. Oh wait, I think I listened to one of their songs, and it had Danny Sexbang in it. I forgot what song it was, but I remember the music video being very 80s based, and I think it was called like The Hit or something. The song. I dug it. I just didn't really, I was just like, it's cool. It's great. I don't really listen to NSP either. Like it's very well made, but yeah, I don't really engage with their music at all. But I do like Danny as a person and as a host on Game Grumps. Mine is She Had the World or Sky High by Jigsaw. Both by Jigsaw. Well, I know Sky High is by Jigsaw, but She Had the World is by Jigsaw. I honestly know only Sky High, which is a banging. I remember when we talked about that, and I was just like, damn. I thought I was one of the only people that likes Sky High or that thinks about Sky High. Because that song, I remember we were talking about that, and then like right after that, like after the stream ended and I was going back to editing, I was listening to it like on loop for like an hour or something. I kind of do that. I just, ooh, internet went wacky for a second. My bad. If anything cut off, I apologize. Uh, keep pressing. Or but dang it. Oh yeah, you saw them live, dude. Den, nice, dude. Nice. What was it like? What was it like seeing the twerps in action? My dad likes whiter. Oh, okay. Wow. I guess me and your dad. Maybe I'm your dad. My, I'm the dad to my daddy. Oh, okay. 3 songs. Okay. Not counting NSP, like with including like Danny. Like just 3 songs, like solo, like with solo Danny, not Brian. Interesting, interesting. I know. I remember like when I used to really watch Game Grumps, I'd see like a lot of like coverage between them because they were working a lot with them, but I didn't realize how much they worked so much with the Tupperware Remix Party. Like I remember like NSP would announce like, "Oh, we're doing a new song or a new album or whatever," and Torp is on there with the live instruments. I'm like, cool. And then the next time they announce it, and they're just like, Torp is there too. I'm like, oh man, they must really like Torp. And I understand. I understand. They're really good. They're really good. At least the one song that I listened to was between that or the Phantom Racer. Also, Add Short Life. It's great. Honestly, they played a Daft Punk song live, and it was what? What? Really? Wait a second. Wait, which Daft Punk song? I mean, it doesn't really matter because all Daft Punk songs are really good. At least the ones that I've heard, like Discovery. Discovery is by far one of the greatest albums of all time. There's no holy shit. Aw, snap. Digital Love, dude, dude, I fucking love that song. Digital Love is so good. One of my favorites off of Discovery for certain. What did I close? Oh shit. I'll close it later. They inspired me to save up for a talk box. Yeah, Daft Punk has me the same way as well. Like I remember really wanting to like get into like talk box and stuff, or like not Vocaloid. What is it? Vocoders, vocoders. And I remember like I had like a brief stint because of Rock Band 3 that I really wanted to like learn keyboard, and I kind of learned a little bit. Rock Band 3 really helped a lot with that because they have the pro guitar, pro bass keyboard. So, you're actually kind of like literally playing the piano parts, although it's kind of it's just limited to one hand. You can play with both hands, but the parts, like the charts, are made so that way they could be played with only one hand, and that's how they're generally supposed to be played. Um, but I remember getting into like really like some vocoder stuff, and like I really wanted to get one. And then I remember going to like Guitar Center with like my brother and stuff while he went to go look for like drum stuff, and I'd go like just like slither into like the keyboard area, and I'm just like, whoa, wow, look at all this fun stuff. And then I see like the little tiny keyboard with the little microphone on there, and I'm like, wow, that's so cool. It's a tiny keyboard, so it can't cost that much, right? And then I look at the price and it's like $500, and I'm like, I guess size really doesn't matter when it comes to pricing, huh? Big price, small box. I didn't see yours. Asphalt Lady by S. Kiyotaka and Omega Tribe. Definitely recommended. Ooh, that sounds like a deep cut, dumb user. Yeah, I'm sorry about that I didn't see that. What's the genre, Asphalt Lady? For some reason, that title's giving me like some serious Jimi Hendrix vibes. I don't know why. I think it's just lady, and it's just like activating something to make me think of Foxy Lady. Bebop is an underrated music genre. It's like 90s. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Like what is it? Like Plastic Love. Although you said 90s, so they're kind of different since that's more 80s, but kind of like that or different. Because generally, that's all I know. My Japanese pop, 90s, 80s, whatever, older Japanese music, like pop music and stuff. That's what I base it all off of. Just Plastic Love, because I haven't really listened to much other stuff except for oh dude, uh this reminds me of a song. Does anyone else like vaporwave? I know I do. Or like that kind of like that kind of general like aesthetic, music aesthetic, where it's like older pop music, stuff like that. Cause I can't remember the name of it. 4 a.m. Hey, isn't that a song from Animal Crossing GameCube? 4 a.m. I'm just kidding. Listen to 4 a.m. or Lord, give me one more chance. It's so good. Is it by the same artist? By SK Otaka and Omega Tribe? SK Otaka. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that name before. Yeah, I like vaporwave too. I had a very like brief stint with vaporwave, where I just listened to it like nonstop. Like it was when I was in college and stuff, and like I remember getting ready, and like my parents or my brothers or whatever were not home, so I put on my playlist that I created of vaporwave songs, and then I played up loud as hell, and then I just vibe, jive, all that stuff. It was good. It's those are some pretty good memories I have. Uh, very very deeply ingrained in like my brain because they bring back a lot of fuzzy memories of college and stuff like that. Um, but I don't listen to it that much anymore. I probably should change that, but I don't think vaporwave is as popular as it was at the time. Because I remember when it was just like exploding. It was just like memes everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing that stupid like that statue face everywhere and like pink, black, and like pink squares, all that. Yeah, not as popular. I'm not surprised. A different one, but it's a similar genre. Oh, okay. For the 4 a.m. or Lord, give me one more chance. All right. Yeah, I'll check it out, dude. Let me see. There we go. Perfect. I took a screenshot so that way I have that song ready to go so I can look it up later. Because there's really not much I can do. I can't go on my computer because don't want to fuck up the power. Although it did say 9, so maybe I think we're good. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to risk it because remember that last time the power went out? The power went out until like 2 in the morning. I can't trust PG&E. They could be talking out of their ass for all I know. So I think I'm just gonna take it easy tonight. Maybe I'll watch Hololive, uh, first Fez since I haven't uh I haven't watched it, and I've told myself I wanted to watch it after finishing working on SMT SC Prologue, but I think I know it's kind of gonna be abrupt, but I think I'm probably gonna end the stream right now because the battery is like going down really fast. We're at like 8%. So I'm gonna close it here. If anyone needs to say anything, if anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, uh, recommendations, throw them in the chat right now, so that way I could see them before this has to end. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I kind of want to do this a little bit more. So maybe we'll have a late night stream after I finish charging my phone because I haven't charged it all day. All right, listen to Wobble Dog's OST. All right, there we go. I will save that as a screenshot. I couldn't choose a song. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, Dorky Danny. That's fine. That's fine. If you find it, you could just send it to me on Snapchat. You could just be like, Like 5 hours later, you're like, I finally found the song. But yes, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you for listening to me ramble about Shin Megami Tensei SC Prologue. If you haven't seen the trailer, please check out the trailer. It's pretty good. It's very good, actually. I think I did a great job with that trailer. And you guys have a good one. Bye.